pastels are lots of fun to use, and you get a very sophisticated, very beautiful, brilliant picture with the oil pastels. So I often have with me a meat tray of some sort, one of these styrofoam meat trays. It begins in the deep forest, on the forest floor, where there are some plants that never ever bloom. Now, on the forest floor, you often have a log that's fallen down off of a tree. There are so many different techniques to using oil pastels. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, there's only one way to use them. There are hundreds of different ways to use these. Some people will tell you, well, you must use your fingers to blend. That's a lot of nonsense. A lot of people don't. You know what? Looking at this makes me feel like I'm back in the forest, and it makes me feel as though I'd like to take my oil pastels out there and do some sketching in the forest. I'm going to begin today to instruct you in this lesson with step 1, which would be drawing an easy picture. Now, as you draw your picture, you want to think about the fact that whatever it is going to have a strong design. But whatever you draw should have a strong sense of design to it. Isn't that simple? I have a little extra dot of glue there. It doesn't matter. It's just going to add to our design. Can you see the design beginning to develop now? Can you see how nice that looks? The next step would be to take your bottle of shoe polish. So on this piece of paper, I'm going to first of all draw a square. Now, was that hard? No, it was really easy. The fact that this is slightly crooked doesn't bother me. It gives it a little bit of charm, okay? See, palm trees aren't hard. Don't let anybody discouraging you by saying, well, yours doesn't look like a palm tree. It looks enough like a palm tree. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. All right, that was step 1. Wasn't that fast and easy? What else could you draw besides a Middle Eastern city? And people say, well, look what you're doing to the lines. Doesn't matter. You might be surprised at getting high backwards, which isn't too exciting to do anyway. And the question is, where am I going to place the turquoise on this picture? The answer is wherever I feel like it. Isn't that nice? You can do that too. It looks pretty good to me. And we're going to get maybe a mysterious quality to this. I don't know. Actually, once you do this, it's very hard to stop. You want to go on and on and on and keep on printing as much as you can. Well, that's the fun part, unless somebody says you have to stop and do arithmetic or you have to stop and do something else.